So when you start to look at how humbly powerful you are, just humbly powerful, then you can't be in anything but awe every day of life and existence. Everything is a miracle, every single day. You're a miracle, you're a genius. And the more we could peel the layer of the onion back to expose that genius. See, every one of you is in this room, not because you didn't have anything better to do this morning. There's something inside of you that knows that you can be expressing yourself and achieving more. And there's nothing wrong with more. There's nothing wrong with more. I'm not saying more for the sake of more consumption, more ego. I'm talking about spiritual expression. Okay, there's something within you that just knows you're capable of loving more, giving more, having more, becoming more. And that's actually the seed of the universe. That's the seed of the universe. That's what birth, is all about. Expansion and growth. So that's a good thing.
Okay, John. Thanks for the great movie, The Secret. And I think after that movie, most of the people start setting goals and start working on them. Mm-hmm. And usually 95% of the people end up with quitting their goals when they are just a few steps away from success. Why this happened? What's happened on the brain at that time? Thank you.
I think about babies, okay? Anybody here have children? When a baby learns to walk, when should a parent stop allowing the baby to fall and get back up? The answer is never. You let the baby do that until it walks. However, the brain stays away from pain. Number one thing the brain does is survival, keeps you alive. Number two, it keeps you away from potential or real harm. So when people try to succeed and they fail, most people have a meaning of failure that's negative, as opposed to failing forward. And so if we think about, and I'll talk a little bit about this today as well, if you think about, our parents or our grandparents, did they come from a mentality of abundance? Or did most of our families and our heritage come from challenging times? Challenging times, right? And so when you've gone through challenging times, guess what you try to do to the young? Protect them from pain. Protect them from, be careful, don't take too many risks. So we are conditioned. Remember the story of the rat passing on its genetic code to its offspring? Well, when we are in the environment where everybody's being apprehensive, everybody's being risk averse, well, we're breeding a mentality and a behavior to match, not really going all the way. And that's why, as you suggested, I have a chart that you'll see. I think 0.5% of the world is conditioned somehow, some way, either genetics or because they just had the tenacity to do whatever it takes. 0.5%, less than 1%. Just do whatever it takes. And the question isn't about why isn't anybody else able to do that. The question is, how do we teach the rest that it's okay to fail, just fail forward?